Overflows.
Meditative insights into sex and life. Sex is at the core of life because all that is beautiful in life is the outcome of sex. Interaction between two poles of energy, positive and negative, male, female. Life revolves around sex in deeper sense, both for procreation and transformation. When interaction is deeper as meditative insight, transformation happens. Otherwise, sex simply remains a physical act, a downward movement. Journey of love is the beginning. We know it as sex. Certainly, the process of blossoming of love deep within begins with sex, not meditation. Blossoming of love within is the beginning of the release from inner conflict, misery, and chaos. Irrespective of the process one follows, we all seek love from the other, but have miserably failed to nurture and nourish love within ourselves. Love is light within. Love is blossoming of flower within. Love is awakening. When this happens, only then the light will manifest as beacon out of you. Only then the beauty and the fragrance within will fill both within and without. This can happen both ways, through sex as well as through meditation. Choice is individual. You can love anyone. You cannot love anyone unless you have learned the art of loving yourself first. Remember, you cannot love anyone unless you learn the art of loving yourself first. Self-love is inner harmony and bliss that manifests as love in the outer realm. First, love heals you. Only then it can heal anyone that comes within the energy field that your inner blossoming has created as light, deep understanding, harmony, and compassion, etc. In this process, sex plays an important role. Sex revolves around two aspects, ejaculation and orgasm, whether the act is self-oriented or involves the other. Let me explain from the beginning. In the absence of the other, one engages in self-pleasure through masturbation. One relies on this more because for this the other is not needed. Ego sense is not involved here. Human nature does not want the dominance of the other. In the beginning, it may be acceptable, but not for long. Sex requires both partner operating at the same level as complementary to one another. When two egos clash, problem arises and fulfillment becomes difficult this way. Essentially, ejaculation or orgasm are not essential for masturbation or sex. Both are two separate things, though deeply interrelated. I mean ejaculation for men and orgasm for in women. However, commonly when a man starts masturbation or enters sexual act wants to end in ejaculation. So too, when a woman begins to masturbate or enters sexual act wants orgasm through masturbation or sexual act, as the case be. This is conceptual understanding. It is quite normal for masturbation or sexual act to lead to ejaculation in men and orgasm in women. Certainly, it is not a requirement for the experience to be pleasurable or deep satisfying. Some individuals may choose to masturbate without ejaculating or orgasm, and this is perfectly normal and healthy. I repeat it. Some individuals may choose to masturbate without ejaculating or orgasm, and this is perfectly normal and healthy. Both masturbation and sexual act are aimed at pleasure. In the former, the pleasure happens without the other, while the pleasure through the sexual act depends on the other. Which pleasure, without which pleasure is not possible. Sage Vatsyayan, in his classic treatise Kama Sutra, focused on sexual pleasure as essential for fulfillment and transformation, and transcending beyond duality. It is essentially so. I confirm the statement of the sage on my own authority and realization. The sage, while emphasized on sexual fulfillment, but only for transformation. He did not emphasize or focus on ejaculation or orgasm as essential requirements for sexual fulfillment. Ordinarily, ejaculation and orgasm are considered essential for fulfillment. Human mind cannot understand that sexual fulfillment can happen without orgasm or ejaculation. And fulfillment this way is deeper and more profound. What mind cannot understand is not the end. What mind cannot understand is not the end. Realization transcends all finite dualities and understanding. According to the sage, sexual fulfillment is prelude to transformation and celibacy, but neither ejaculation nor orgasm is essential for fulfillment. Ordinarily, sexual act means orgasm for a woman and ejaculation for a man, and each aspires for this as ultimate in sex. Only a rare realizes and reaches fulfillment beyond orgasm and ejaculation. Why? Masturbation is about self-stimulation and pleasure. It involves stimulating one's own genitals to achieve sexual arousal and potentially orgasm or ejaculation. Ejaculation is a natural part of sexual response cycle for many, but not for all. Not everyone experiences or desires ejaculation. Some may not be able to ejaculate, or they may choose to avoid it for various reasons. Because semen retention is not harmful in any way. There is a myth that semen retention is harmful. If a person does not ejaculate, the body naturally reabsorbs this semen. If a person does not ejaculate, the body naturally reabsorbs these sperms without causing any negative health effects. There are several benefits of masturbation without ejaculation. Even without ejaculation or orgasm, masturbate can still provide benefits as stress relief, improved moods, relaxation, and increased self esteem. Masturbation, including ejaculation, does not significantly or consistently improve testosterone levels. This is important to understand. Masturbation, including ejaculation, does not significantly or consistently improve testosterone level. While some studies suggest a temporary increase in testosterone during or immediately after ejaculation, these effects are generally short-lived and not considered a reliable method for boosting testosterone level. This simply helps in self-esteem and self-confidence, etc. While ejaculation is a common outcome of masturbation, it is not an essential component of experience. There is no evidence that how often a man releases his sperms can negatively affect health. There may be some health benefits to sex and frequent ejaculation, though how often a male ejaculates will be different for each person. There is limited research from trusted source on ejaculation and orgasm frequency. And as such, there is no specific guidance on how often a person should ejaculate or have orgasm. Both ejaculation and orgasm does not necessarily depend on partnered sex or masturbation. Many factors can determine how often a person ejaculates or experiences orgasm. Average frequency may vary according to many factors, including person's age, health, and relationship status. Thus continues deeper insights into life, because there are many aspects of life where we, because of guilt and shame, do not ask questions, and at the same time there is not possibility for someone who have a clarity about it, clarity as far as the deep understanding is concerned. And it is only with deeper understanding one can clearly explain the subject matter. Enough for now.